For high school today is Thursday, May 17th, and the last episode of Eagle Nation News Season 5. I'm Jake Fien.
I'm Sola Kantai.
And I'm Brandon Bonaparte.
As many of you may know, we lost one of our own here at Prosper High a few days ago. Officer Turner was a huge part of not just this school, but this community as a whole, and he will leave his legacy on Prosper High School, even though he is no longer with us. Kelly Trin has put together a tribute to Officer Turner, his work, and his dedication in keeping Prosper High School safe.
Officer Turner was always happy. He was always, no matter what kind of mood he was in, he was willing to help.
Really positive.
He dedicated his life to these kids and to us. He kept us safe.
He was the prime example of connection between youth and positive policing.
It was really interesting to me how big of an impact he had on our student body. Even though he wasn't a teacher, there's so many of my students that knew him and loved him and talked to him all the time. Several of my students had a close relationship with him.
Officer Turner was such a great guy. He was always at all the football games and always when I was down willing to say hello and try and make my day better, so I really appreciated that. And being interested in the field of criminal justice, he was always willing to give me some advice, and I just really appreciate him. He was just always there.
And Patrick was amazing at working with kids and making people always feel like that they were valued and that they were important and that he was always there to help them. And I will miss him every day. He was such a great person.
I just want to reiterate how much Officer Turner will be missed at Prosper High School. This was definitely his calling. He had a way of holding students accountable while treating them with dignity. He let kids know that their actions did not define them and that they had choices. He was a wonderful resource for students and for us, the faculty. We will miss Patrick not only for his professionalism, but for his calming presence and his wonderful sense of humor. His Prosper High School family sends our hearts and our prayers out to his family, both blood relatives and the family he chose, as we all grieve with this tremendous loss.
It's true, the saying that time flies. Whether we were having fun with the oddball assignments or pulling our hair out due to the stress of just 10 minutes of perfection, Eagle Nation News has been quite the ride. Every moment has been an adventure. Some of our seniors sat down to reflect on how much this program means. Here they are.
What I will miss the most about Eagle Nation News is definitely the relationships I've built. You know, I came into this class, this program in general, wanting to learn about broadcast, and that's something I got out of it, but that's something I could have got anywhere. What I couldn't have gotten anywhere is the people like Brandon, who I looked up to, who is always an anchor and an inspiration for me. Sola, who is a best friend for me throughout all 3 years, someone I could turn to, and someone I could make amazing packages with. And then all the people in ENN, the sophomores that I was able to mentor, and just everybody really, those relationships.
I'm gonna miss coming here every day and not knowing what to expect. That's something that I really found beautiful about ENN, is that every day is something different. It's always an adventure, there's always something to look forward to. I'm also gonna miss all the people that I've been able to meet and all the friendships and relationships that I've been able to curate.
Okay, what I'm going to miss the most is just all of the friends that I've made, getting to work with Lexi and Caitlin and Kelly, just on various features and just on various features throughout the year.
It's the pre-show bonding time, probably most of all, because when we're all in here in studio, we're laughing and just lifting each other up a few minutes before the show starts, and no matter what state we're in, how stressed we are, we're all just there for each other and saying, you know what, we got this, we're gonna do great.
I got to be myself in front of a camera, which is something that I questioned myself being able to do, but ENN gave me the opportunity to make myself realize that I have it in me. I can talk in front of a camera and have a personality on air that maybe will take me somewhere in the future if I'm lucky enough.
I'm gonna miss getting the oddball assignments and making everybody feel awkward when I interview them.
I'm going to miss all of my friends that I've made throughout my years in ENN and just coming in here and every single day being on desk and just the craziness of it all. But most of all, I'll miss being the face of ENN.
I'm gonna miss being here on this desk. I'm gonna miss having this routine every day, coming in here, just knowing what I need to do, knowing how to get it done. But I'm excited for the future. I can't wait to see what is coming next for Eagle Nation News. And I've been so blessed to be part of this program for the last few years. So thank you guys so much.
This fall I will be attending Arizona State University.
The University of Texas at Austin.
Dallas Baptist University.
Other college this fall, I actually got a full ride.
The University of Texas at Austin.
The University of Missouri.
Baylor University.
Signing off one last time, I'm Caitlin Russels.
I'm Nick Anderson.
I'm Brandon Bonaparte.
I'm Sola Kantai.
I'm Elizabeth Kirsch.
I'm Ashley Parskell.
I'm Jake Fine.
Live long and prosper.
I've had the honor and privilege to anchor ENN for the last 2 years. While at times it was frustrating and quite honestly, very stressful, it has made me grow both as a person and as a broadcast journalist. Aside from the growth, what I'm going to miss more about ENN is not the actual show, but all the people who make it happen. I'm going to miss all the laughs, the messing around before shows, the chemistry and camaraderie shared between the people in the studio, and all the little things that I never thought would make such a big difference. The freedom given to me in this class is unlike anything else in high school, and I'm just thankful to have made the memories I did in this program. From live tweeting that crazy triple overtime basketball playoff game, to sideline reporting on Prosper football, to being a part of this anchor team, to being super goofy and super cringy with the Game Time crew, I'm going to reflect fondly on my memories and my time spent here at Studio 301. It's an experience that I think everyone should get, and I'm grateful that I was able to live through the good, the bad, and even the ugly times.
When I think of Eagle Nation News, I think of the family that I have here. I think of Brandon making me laugh incessantly. I think of Jake telling me I can't use adverbs like incessantly when I write my scripts. I think of coming here every day and preparing for the crazy ride that awaits me in Studio 301. I think of every unique and beautiful personality in our newsroom, in the control room, and in the studio. And then I think of those unique and beautiful personalities that exist in this school. When I came to this school freshman year, new to the district and as terrified as anyone else, I was immediately mesmerized by the poster outside the library advertising Eagle Nation News. Honestly, I was a little unsure of what to expect and kept to myself freshman year. As I integrated myself into Eagle Nation News and the high school as a whole, I found a way to connect with PHS. I now had the power to connect with thousands of people and unite us all despite our differences. That to me is the best part of Eagle Nation News. Nothing will ever top the students and teachers and administrators I've connected with. Nothing will ever top sitting at this desk for the last 2 years delivering news stories. Nothing will ever top the bond that I've made with this community as a whole. I'm so proud to be a part of a program that has taken me far and wide, but most of all has given me a voice to give others.
4 years of my high school career have come to an end, all 4 of which I was involved in this program, Eagle Nation News. I spent 2 years as news director and a year and a half sitting on this desk. Through that time, I have learned so much about myself and grown so much as a person. There are so many people I have to thank for that, but for now I'd like to focus on you, our audience. None of this would be possible without you. I know sometimes our show can be cringy, and I know a lot of times you didn't pay attention. But if just one time I was able to inform one student about some interesting kid at our school, or a current event around the US, or even here in Prosper, then it would all be worth it. And I was able to go far and beyond that. I was on around 100 shows and involved with almost twice that. That allowed me to share so much knowledge with you all and tell so many stories of students, teachers, and community members. And that's why I do this. I want to tell people stories. So thank you for listening each and every day.
Let's call on our seniors for the last time. Come on, guys. That's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Sola Kantai.
I'm Bonaparte.
And I'm Fien.
Live long and prosper.